So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that yesterday I put on my stories something about Greg Rosenthal, his top 25 free agents for this class. He has Kenneth Walker at 10 and Malik Willis at 1. I get quarterback is the most valued position in the NFL, but you can't sit there with a straight face and say, yeah, I think Malik Willis is currently the best available free agent. Are you insane? Anyways, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be returning to a series that I stopped doing in September called NFL Would I Rather Have. It's where I take a player on a tier list and I put them up to every other starter at that position if I would rather have them or not have them. And today we're going to be doing none other than Cowboys running back Javonte Williams. So enjoy the video, and as always, go Hawks. So just a reminder for how I do this. I start off by looking at their career stats, but I mainly base this off the last season they just had. So for 2025 is what I'm basing this off of. But Javonte Williams started off in Denver in 2021 with a very, very good rookie season. Then in 2022 got injured in, I believe, week 4 and really hasn't been the same since, but he signed a prove-it deal with Dallas last season, and as you can tell, he went nuclear. Let's see how good I think Javonte Williams is, though. Alright, so here's the tier. At the top, we got better than Javonte. In the middle, we got Javonte. I don't know why he's still in his Broncos uniform, but whatever. Then at the bottom, we got worse than Javonte. And I'm going to say this again. I'm basing this off of the 2025 season. Alright? Let's start off with Aaron Jones. I would say a definite no. He just can't stay healthy anymore. Age is definitely catching up to him. He's still a reliable running back, but currently I would not take him over Javonte. Devon Achane, on the other hand, absolutely. He is the focal point of that Dolphins offense. He's a receiver that can play running back. He does everything for that Dolphins team. Bijan Robinson, absolutely. I think he's the best pure rusher in the NFL. The second that ball's in his hands, he'll spin, he'll juke, he'll stiff arm, he'll do every ball carrier move, and then run right through your defense. And he's also a great pass catcher. Breece Hall is really close. Me personally, I would not. I think highly of Javonte. I've always been a fan of his, but it's really close. Krosky Merritt, not in a million years. This guy is so overrated. He had like 2 good games this season. Like, he's still living off that preseason hype he had. Now we got Bucky Irving. No, he was just battling with injuries this season, and then when he came back, he just didn't really look like his rookie self. Chase Brown. If it didn't take him half the season to start actually producing, I probably would, but no, Javonte was better the entire season. Nick Chubb, unfortunately, he is washed. I would not take him. He's not even a starter anymore, really. Chuba Hubbard, no. Got his job stolen by Rico Dowdle. Not saying Rico Dowdle is a bad running back, though. Christian McCaffrey, absolutely. James Conner, he played like 3.5 games and then broke his ankle or something, but he didn't play enough this season, and yeah, I think age is really catching up to him, and it sucks. J.K. Dobbins, no, but he is a good running back. Austin Eckler, I don't even think he played 2 full games. He tore his Achilles in the week 2 game against the Packers. Travis Etienne, I think this is closer than people think, but I would not. I believe this is Jerome Ford. Does he even play anymore? Is he on a team? Jahmyr Gibbs, absolutely. Towards the end of the season, like the last 4 games, I probably wouldn't take him, but overall, he is just a much better power back than Javonte Williams. Speedster as well. Omarion Hampton. His rookie season was shaky. It was either he was getting $115 every week or barely cracking 50 yards. I can't. Derrick Henry, the king. He was looking really bad at the beginning of the season, but he clicked and he got, another 1,500 rushing yard season. Until Derrick Henry physically cannot play, I will always take him probably over any running back in the NFL, to be honest. Josh Jacobs, definitely a slowdown year compared to his first season in Green Bay, but after this season, I'm taking Javonte. James Cook, the NFL's rushing leader on the season. Doesn't automatically mean he's the best, but I would take him. Absolutely, I would take him. Ashton Genty. Still cracked over 1,000 all-purpose yards behind that horrible Raiders offensive line. No. I unfortunately can't. I think he did lead the league in yards after broken tackles or something, which is crazy for a rookie behind that shitty offensive line. But Javonte, he's better this year. Kenneth Walker, I'm going to save him for last. Alvin Kamara, the definition of age is catching up. No. Kyron Williams, the same guy every season. You're getting between 800 and 1,000 rushing yards. You're getting 7 to 10 touchdowns out of him. You're getting some receiving touchdowns out of him. Mr. Consistent himself, I will take Kyron Williams over Javonte Williams. Joe Mixon didn't even play a fucking snap this year. Hell no. David Montgomery, no, but he is one of the best RB2s in the NFL. Najee Harris, did he even play one complete game this season? He went to LA and had that issue with his eye, playing Patchy the Pirate and all that nonsense, and then played, literally, I don't even know how much he played this year, but I would not take him. Isaiah Pacheco, absolutely fucking not. He was horrible this year. Tony Pollard, if he didn't leave the last 5 games of the season to crack 1,000 yards, who knows, but I would not. But the last 5 games of Tony Pollard this past season reminded me of the end of 2021 Rashad Penny. Elite. Ramondre Stevenson, no. Fumble machine, and if they had Travion Henderson on here, I would also say no. Saquon Barkley, whew. I'm going to save him for second to last. Is this Tajay Spears? If it is, no. I mean, any Titans running back right now, I'm not taking over Javonte. DeAndre Swift, no. But I think he did save his career this season with the Bears. I think this is Bashal Tutin. No, him and Merritt are the same. Just had a lot of preseason hype just to not do a whole lot. But I would take Tutin over Krosky, though. Jonathan Taylor, hell yeah. Cooled down after Daniel Jones went down, but he was destroying the league for the first half of the season. Getting 200-yard rushing games, 3 touchdown games, just mutilating every defense in front of him. But like I said, when Daniel Jones went down, that's when JT sort of pressed the brake. I believe this is Tyrone Tracy. No. If they had Cam Scattaboo on here, I would also say no. Jalen Warren, no. He is a good running back, though. If they had Kenneth Gainwell on here, I'd also say no. Rachaad White, no. But I give him a lot of shit just because I like Bucky Irving. But I'm going to be honest, I think Rachaad White has earned a place in this league. I think he's probably going to Minnesota if he does leave Tampa. All right, now we got the last 2 I saved for last. Saquon, definitely not what he was supposed to do after that first season in Philly. I think he still got over 1,000 yards. He just did not look the same as he did in 2024. Still, like I said, cracked 1,000 yards. Me personally, right now, I'm taking Javonte Williams. And ending with the Super Bowl MVP, Kenneth Walker. I really want to take him over Javonte, but Javonte, he's better this year. Playoff Kenneth Walker, though, I would 100% take over Javonte. But it's not the playoffs, it's regular season. If Walker didn't have his carries 50-50 with Charbonnet and George Holani for a little while as well. But I think they're only doing that to preserve his health. But I'd obviously like to take Kenneth Walker over Javonte, but Javonte just had the best season of his career. 1,200 yard campaign. I don't even know if Kenneth Walker cracked 1,000 yards this season, but they're really close. So counting all the running backs I have above Javonte Williams, I have Javonte as the 9th best running back in the NFL. I know that's going to raise a lot of eyebrows, but it's my opinion. And also, if you would like to see any other players in this, comment down below. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!